Yeah, he said some bars about Nas on there. This was the time I mean, him and Nas. I think this was right before Takeover. He hadn't even did Takeover yet. I mean, these were like some of his first bars to Nas. I mean, Cam asked Google how you erase that shit. Google like, well, erase what? Google ain't want no parts of that shit. Yeah, I think Google told him buttons to press. Like, man, I think this how you erase songs. I don't know how you erase. Like, I'm a leave type shit. Like, Cam, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Cam, yeah, you never even heard that verse. You never even heard that verse, ever. That verse is probably not, like, I think it's really going, like, because I'm sure, to my knowledge, Cam erased it, like really erased it, like, really.
Jay-Z laid a verse for Old Boy, and Cameron made sure that nobody ever heard it. At the peak of New York rap dominance, when Dipset had the biggest record in the world, a moment happened behind the scenes that could have changed everything. Juelz Santana just revealed that Jay-Z quietly recorded a verse for Old Boy. Not a remix, not a feature request, but a verse that included early bars aimed at Nas before Takeover even dropped. But here's the twist. Cameron never let anybody hear it. This wasn't about clout. This wasn't about fear. This was about power, independence, and Dipset refusing to be bullied during one of the most competitive eras in music business history. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Tell me about the time that Jay, he had a verse for Old Boy, and Cam, he heard the verse and he erased it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the verse that Jay had, it was a diss to Nas. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So this was before the New York City joint, of course, because Old Boy was out. This was like the biggest record in the world at the time. You know what I'm saying? So this is when all the tensions going on. I mean, we did the record, we put it out ourselves, no help from, I mean, they were still kind of like I said, the tension was still up. This was early, you know what I'm saying? In the rock days. You know what I'm saying? So we put Old Boy out, he's shaking, we booming, we in our bag, we showing off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we come in the studio, I think Jay said something to the language of, I got a surprise for you, or I got something for you. He go in the joint type shit, like I did, I mean, something to that effect, you know what I mean? So we come in, Guru, like, yo, Jay put a verse on that joint. Cam, like, what joint? Said that Old Boy joint. Cam, what? But Cam already had in his mind, like, no, he didn't. I don't give a Cam almost didn't even want to hear it, because it's like, in Cam's mind, he's looking like, yo, bro, like who doesn't want to jump on Old Boy right now? Like, come on, bro. You ain't doing us no favor. Like, this is like, you know what I mean, to drag your nuts. Like, you really doing what you want. Like, I mean, he was Jay-Z, he was that big, he could do it, you know what I mean? But it's like, Cam, we Harlem niggas. Nah, you ain't gonna do that shit with us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do that shit with us. We don't even we gonna ride our own wave, bro. We ride our own wave, bro. We good. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? No love lost, no, what I mean? But we came here, we did it without you, so why the fuck we need you now on this record? Nobody needs you on this record right now. This is not what we need you for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You should either came through before that or let's do something new that's like, yeah, it's really like New York City, which I felt was the better record for them to do. You know what I mean? Because it made a bigger splash. It wasn't like he just jumped on the remix of something that was out. But to answer your question, yeah, he said some bars about Nas on there. This was the time he was, I mean, him and Nas. I think this was right before Takeover. He hadn't even did Takeover yet. You know what I mean? These were like some of his first bars to Nas. You know what I mean? Cam asked Google how you erase that shit. Google like, well, erase what? Google ain't want no parts of that shit. I think Google told him buttons to press. Like, man, I think this how you erase songs. I don't know how you erase. Like, I'm a leave type shit. Like, Cam, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Cam, yeah, you never even heard that verse. You never even heard that verse ever. That verse is probably not, like, I think it's really going, like, because I'm sure, to my knowledge, Cam erased it, like really erased it, like really. And I'm sure Jay didn't go back and relay it after he found out Cam erased it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like a dead verse. And I know the verse. So if I heard it on another song, I would have been like, oh, that was the verse right there. And I know all Jay-Z shit, just like I know all Cam shit. So that verse is just like a hidden gem. Y'all find that joint. Y'all good.
Was it a good verse?
It didn't do nothing for the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make the record bigger or better. It was just Jay-Z on Oh Boy. And it's not to make anybody take anything you say about Jay. They guys balls. I'm probably a bigger Jay-Z fan than you, Nick. Shut up. Like, I'm just being real. Like, that's what it is. Like, it wasn't, of course it was a Jay verse, but it wasn't like, it wasn't New York City. New York City was better for them to do. Like I said, that was a better choice of a record for them to do. All that would have been was like Jay rapping on Oh Boy. Even to this day, you wouldn't have been like, Oh Boy would have still been Oh Boy, because it was already Oh Boy. Like, it was as big as it was. Like look what Oh Boy is today, and you never heard Jay's verse. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It didn't need it. It did that song. Some shit just didn't need it, and that song was crafted perfectly already. Without, you know what I mean, everything don't need everybody. Everybody can't dance to every tune. That was like, sorry, Jay, couldn't bully your way onto that one. He did that with certain records, I guess, like with the "Can I get a what?" You know what I mean, certain other records that wasn't, you know what I mean, but Jay good for that, man. Jay's good, you know. He's definitely played chess throughout his career. You know what I mean? And I guess he's a good chess player. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he's definitely played chess. He know how to maneuver. He said, know how to move in a room full of vultures.
Hey, yo, you heard about the story, Petey Crack told about how he had a record with Cam and Jay, he deleted the verse?
That's probably why, because he probably heard what Cam did to his. Because I did hear that story, and I was like, why does this story sound so... It's crazy, right? You say that, right? Because I did hear that story. I know P probably not lying, but it was weird, because I'm like, why didn't Jay... Why was Jay so... Like, where did this come from? Because it's like Cam... It wasn't like he thought Cam was whack. Couldn't have thought Cam was whack. I mean, like, I don't think that was the case. It had to be something... I don't know. I think it had to be because of that, honestly, because Jay found out, I don't want to hear this nigga. He erased my verse, you know what I mean? I don't know. You literally have to be a question you kind of more or less ask one of them, but that if I could guess, that's just what I would guess.
Sometimes the real power move is knowing when not to add another legend to the record. My honest take is this. Cameron protecting Oh Boy wasn't disrespect. It was vision. Adding Jay-Z might have shifted the energy. And sometimes leaders choose preservation over spectacle. That matters in both music and business. Jay-Z was clearly playing chess. Early Nas tension, strategic verses, long-term positioning. That's elite awareness right there. At the same time, Dipset standing firm shows something just as important. You don't need validation when your momentum is already undeniable. Harlem proved that success does not always come from stacking names. Sometimes it comes from trusting the product. Most diamond-level songs like that are built on simplicity and timing, not features. That's why Oh Boy still hits today without all those extra verses or remixes. So let me ask you all this. Did Cameron make the right call keeping Jay-Z off Oh Boy? Or would that moment have been even bigger with that verse? And how do you think Juelz Santana's honesty changes the way you look at Jay-Z and Cameron's relationship back then? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.